G'day, g'day. How you going? Goldson back with another adventure. Today is the 9th of September 2024 and holy shit, what a weekend it has been. So much craziness in the game, just looking at the markets and that, and definitely feeling a lot of fear of missing out, a bit of FOMO they call it. Yeah, shit, you know. But that's the beauty of, the market and our place, our role in each. I know we all have our own different methods of making gold, and I've been watching a few content creators out there. Shout out to all the people out there who watch me and I watch you. And together we're kind of like a big community of goblins or pirates. I like to call myself a pirate because I like the plunders. But today we're going to nip into Alt Army, the updated plan, because I had a comment today on my video from yesterday, and some lady asked, "Oh, can you show us what you're doing for like the day-to-day weekly thing so far?" And like, to be honest, I've been delaying this video as long as I can because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with the patron orders. Am I the only one? It's probably the only thing that seems completely random, but I don't know. But I think I've sort of figured it out halfway there. But we're going to get into it. And I'll show you in today's slide. I've got a little bit of a slide here. All right. So far, I've just broken up the week because, as you know, at the moment I'm full time doing this, and right now, I'm like the busiest I'm going to ever be in World of Warcraft because, as you know, as time goes on and I gather more knowledge points and like upgrade my skills on my olds, like I eventually have to do less and less. So right now I'm doing like the most amount of hours, the most craziness stuff, and at the same time, like, I'm not making any money, like, because I'm focusing on the long-term aspect of this build or this Alt Army journey to 100 million. So if you do like, want to see me get to 100 million eventually, yeah, stay tuned, I guess. But okay, so for Wednesday and Thursday, because as you know, Wednesday for me is the reset day, or the reset happens on Tuesday night. And so Wednesday morning, I would log in and first things first, like I would log into my YouTube channel, look at the comments, and then I'll reply to everyone who says a comment. If you're looking at this video now and you can improve my weekly plan, please do so. Like, say, look, oh man, you could do this and that, and also consider that I'm doing 92 alts. So any sort of helpful tips that I can do to improve this system, then it's greatly appreciated. So do give us a comment down below and I'll get back to you. No worries. Don't worry about it. All good. But we'll go through the patron. So like Wednesday, Thursday, patron order days. And I'll just touch on it quickly and then I'll go into it. Oh shit. I don't know if you can see it, but I've left a graphic here for Tuesday. Shit. Tell you what, busy boy. That's all right. We'll leave that there for someone. All right. So patron orders Wednesday. So that one account, I'll do 46. And then on the Thursday, I'll do the other 46. If I can do both in one day, I will. But really, I spend the first two, Wednesday and Thursday, completing all the patron orders because they usually reset by then. But like, I've noticed a little bit of, I think there's a time to it. And I'm pretty sure, we'll talk about it in a second, but we'll go through this. And then on Friday, I would go and do the world events on my main. So I'll log into Goldson, my Monk Windwalker, and I'd go around and do all the world events and all the other stuff. We'll touch on it later. And then Saturday, I'll do the main profession. So I've got my 4 main crafters. Well, technically 5 because I've got my dual gatherer. I do him as well on the Saturday. And then on Monday, I would do the patron orders again because they would have reset. Some have reset, some not, but it's still trying to work it out. And then on Tuesday, I'll do the weekly update video. So if you're not sure, every week I do an update video on my progress, like towards 100 million. So like sort of establishing a track record of like if I'm doing good, doing bad, doing shit, doing well. I don't know. I think it's just cool just to thing it. Write it down, dig it. Okay, so if you have a look here, oh yeah, by the way, that thing on my ear, man, I think I need to get it checked out by the doctor. It's a pretty weird cyst. But anyway, I did have a haircut. Nice, number 1, skinhead. That's good. I like my hair short. I don't know why, it just feels better. Anyway, this is sort of like the weekly update. This is a map of Dornagal. And in Dornagal, I've written here, I've put like 1 is, pink is the Tailor, blue is the Alchemist, and 3 is the Consortium. So I sort of hang around these areas. So I've got like a little list here, but it's not, it's somewhat, it's in order. So the first step would be I obtain the weekly quest inside the consortium. So there's 2 there. You walk in there and get your weekly quests. And that pretty much says, complete 2 or 3 orders, crafting orders, and get some more knowledge. So I'll grab them 2 first, and then I'll head over to the tailoring table here. I'll open my guild bank and my war bank at the same time. So they last 10 minutes. So I'll open those 2 at this spot specifically, and I'll grab out all my materials for both alchemy and tailoring from the guild bank. So I'll withdraw all that into my stuff, because if you know, you can't fulfill work or patron orders from your war bank. Kind of shit, but that's what it is. So I'll withdraw all that, and then I'll fly from 1 to 2. So I'll fly over here, and that's where the alchemy thing is. And then I'll just do the alchemy orders. I'll do them, and then once I've completed them, I'll fly back and do the tailoring orders. It's weird. I guess I could do the tailoring orders first and then go the alchemy. Probably saves me a trip, actually. Yeah, I could change that. Yeah, I should change that. So let's say we mix them around, and so we do the tailoring orders, then do the alchemy orders, and then I go back to the consortium and then hand in the weekly quests. And then I open up the mailbox, and then I consume all the knowledge points, tokens, and then I'll head back to the tailoring table, and then I'll allocate all the knowledge. So I'll allocate the alchemy stuff, the tailoring knowledge, and I haven't added it on the sheet, but I actually I write it in my little spreadsheet, and I guess I'll quickly show you. Okay, I'll just quickly show you. So I've got 2 lists here. So let's say this is my alchemy sheet. Where is it? I've just got all my characters here, like they're all in a list. And see at the top here, you got like thaumaturgy. So I'm putting 55 points into thaumaturgy, and then I'm going into like the 5 points into mercurial, sort of like tracking what I'm doing. And because I put like a 1, you probably can't see it, but if these 2 cells that are in black, if I make them pink, so you can see it, you can see that I'm tallying up the numbers. So for every number, like 1 point is considered a knowledge point, and then every time I fill up a box, it adds it up here, sums it up here in these columns, and then in these rows, it adds up the total. So you can see I haven't done I've done the knowledge points on my alchemist on my main account, but on my second account, you can see here. There you go. Today I haven't done it today, so that's what I do there. So let's have a look. So normally that's how I keep track of it. So once I fill in those knowledge points, I'll put it in here, and then once the character is complete, I'll click on the cell, then right click, and then hide, just so it's kind of like that's done, and then I'll do the next one, then that's done, sort of thing. But if I click on overview, you can see that my total progression for all the knowledge points, I'm at nearly 26% already. But that's like I said, because I'm working hard these first couple of weeks. I'm not making any gold, but I'm sort of gearing up to make gold, if that makes sense. Like I was watching other people's like making money, and like because I'm still relatively inexperienced, and like I haven't really factored in the time. Like in hindsight now, it makes sense for me to make gold. Like don't even touch the old armies, like because first couple of weeks that's where you make like a lot of gold. But I don't know, I just kind of like my style of old armies. Like if everyone's going left, then I'm going right. Like it's kind of my style. But anyway, so I'm going pretty good, 26%. So if I get to 100%, like within a couple of months, that's going to be epic, man. Like how much gold I'm going to make? I don't know. Am I going to make any gold? Fuck knows. But I'm on for the journey too. So, but anyway, we'll head back. All right, so we're back here, and yeah, so I allocate all the knowledge points as you saw, and I write it down in my spreadsheet. And I just chip along. At the same time, I'm like watching podcasts and watching YouTube VODs and Twitch VODs, just watching other people play the game. And I enjoy it, man. Like I just plod along, tiddly boo, fucking just mucking around, just chipping away, really. Chip away. You know, there's a saying, it's like, how does an ant eat an elephant? And then people go, oh, fuck, I don't know. He goes, 1 bit at a time, mate. And that's the way I approach it. Like I'm like doing this massive, crazy, ambitious goal of having a proper alt army of mains, really, because they're not like the basic alts like they're set up to make tailoring bolts. Because mind you, if you're a person that set up the tailoring bolts the first week, and the second week you've decked it out, and now you can make like 30 of each bolts every 10 days or whatever. But like you realize that the rank 2 bolts are worth fuck all, because the real money's in the rank 3s or the spell threads. But I don't know. You have to keep up. If you're not up to date, if you don't keep your alts up to date, then you fall behind. You know what I'm saying? Because you think about it, what's easier, doing what I'm doing, or just setting up an alt just to like pump along, you know? Because eventually the knowledge points is where the value is anyway. And then I would craft the bolts last, because right now I don't really craft anything with Alchemy because I don't have the right amount of points yet. I'm not making daily transmutes yet, nothing like that. So maybe I update the weekly plan once a week just to like update it, I guess, because it's ever changing. Like I'll use concentration to make the rank 3 bolts, and then I'll open the guild bank should still be there because it lasts 10 minutes, and then I would chuck all my completed rank 3 items into the guild bank, and then I'll put all materials back into the guild bank, and then I'll open up all those consortium blue bag rewards from the patron orders. I'll open them last, and they give you a bunch of like materials and those little finishing optional reagents that give you plus bonus skill. I'll put them into the wall bank. So I think I've got thousands of those things already. I should sell them, but I don't know. I might keep it. I don't know, man. But anyway, so that's basically what I do on Wednesday, Thursday, and then I got Friday is my world events on main. So basically, we want to go on my Windwalker monk because that's me main, and then I'll go around and just complete fucking everything, really clean the map, as you can see by the infographic there. So I'll do the awakening the machine in the ringing deep. So I'll do 4 bountiful delves. I'll probably do that last because I think you have to build up coffers and stuff. So you need like 4 coffer keys, and then apparently if you do 4 bountiful delves a week, you get renown for each of the 4 sort of thing. So doing 4 bountiful delves a week minimum is going to get you the most amount of easy renown grindage over the time. So like right now I'm like renown 11. So I'm like really close. Like this week or in a couple of days this Friday I'll be able to get renown 12, which if you know, renown 12 with Dornagal gives you rep for the Tailors and the Alchemists all in the one bundle. So it's like it's going to be like another spike to my knowledge points. So you think 20 times 92, so that's another X amount of knowledge points to go in. So slowly building up the knowledge points, and yeah, I'll do the Hellafall event area. That's a fun time, isn't it? Fucking hell, it's chaos. Literally just click quest, do quest. Like I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just doing shit, and then look at the map. And then go, all right, I need to go here, and then finish that. And then eventually I finish the whole area, and then I'm like, oh, fuck this, burn out. But that's why I leave it till Friday. I'll do the theatre trope, which is in Dornagal, you know, that like sort of like event where you got to sit there. Like takes like 5 minutes to complete up to 6,000. And then everyone's just chilling out until the final bow, and then you get your reward. So I don't know. I kind of don't like those weekly events, like the I do like the meme of Yes Chef from bloody Dragonflight, and then you get to muck around in the bloody what's it called, the community feast in Azure Span. Fuck, I can't. Dragonflights just seems so long ago now already because I played so much of the War Within. I would run around and also do all the world quests and all the maps. And I'll do the dungeon quest. I'm pretty sure there's a weekly event too where you get to you started in Dornagal and you can choose, or do you want to complete world quests, dungeons, raids, or whatever, and then you pick which one you're going to do, and then you get more points and crap for that. All right, so on Saturday, this is like the main profession day. This is where I pretty much I got my 4 or 5 mains. I got my engineer, leather worker, got my blacksmith jewel crafter, I got my enchant tailor, alchemist inscription or scribe, and I got my jewel gatherer. So I'll just complete all the knowledge points on the mains, like fly around and pick up the treasures and get the additional 2. And then once I do that, I'll allocate all the points towards crafting profession gear for the tailors and alchemists and tool enchants. So basically my mains are going to be supporting my old army. You know what I mean? Like, so I know it's going to take a while to get all my characters at all the rare profession tools and accessories at rank 5. So I might even just craft the basic cheap version of the blue weapons. Like when eventually I get enough points to do, the crafting tools and stuff like that. And then over time slowly build it up to rank 5 or hopefully by then the people can do it cheap, because I'm on Frostmourne and there's a lot of crafters on there. I don't know if you've seen the trade tray. You can barely fucking read it. It's just like, at the moment, people are charging heaps of money for concentration and like the material. Like for me to deck out all my tunes now with rank 5 profession gear, I'm gonna fucking go broke. I'll be dead in the water. So I'm just thinking, just craft the basic shit and then just get the big boy enchant put on the main hand tool and the good missive, and then that should be happy days. But yeah, I am prioritizing knowledge points over the tools. All right, so on Sunday is pretty much similar to Wednesday, Thursday, but without the weekly quest. So basically the exact same, just without the weekly quest. So the same again. You can sort of pause the screen, see what you reckon. If you reckon I can do something more, as long as you're like just so you know, my goal is to make 100 million. And stepping stones to that is to make 92 alchemist tailors. And at the moment, the alchemists aren't making any money now. They probably will in the future, but I'm focusing more on the tailor side now. More, in fact, the rank 3 bolts and the spell thread. But like, if you can give me any advice, because like I'm just doing this by myself and just hearing back from the comments on how I can improve. Yeah, please do so. I'm not saying like I am a know-it-all type person. I'm trying to learn how to learn from others and try and eliminate my biases. But yeah, it's an ongoing thing. So Sunday, Monday, finish off the patron orders. And then on Tuesday, if you know, that's the weekly recap time. So Tuesday, so here's a little bit of a screenshot of my War Within video. So I've made 3 so far. So 2 of them, I think the first one was on the 20th. So just before, couple of days before early access, and then you had the first week early access here. So I spent 5 million and then I spent another 4.6. So tomorrow being Tuesday, I'm going to make another one. So it'll be War Within episode 3, and we're going to go through and show how much money I've made or lost, and just continue that process every week until we get to 100 million. So yeah, well, thanks for any support and viewership. I know there's people amongst the people on the channel that are rooting for me, and I do thank you. This is my personal journey and for the game, and who knows what else is going to happen after this. Like once they hit 100 million, I think my community at that point will be egging me on to do something even more crazy, and who knows, I might mix it up with real life challenges too. Like I really want to lose some weight, and I've got a few ideas on how I can implement strategies from my game making, or for my game career, I guess, into real life. Because if you treat real life like a game, it gets real crazy really fast. But I think that's why we like playing virtual world games like World of Warcraft and stuff like that. Yeah, I find it quite amazing, really. All right, so this is the kind of stuff I do extra. So if I complete my daily stuff, like my to-do list, and I've got more hours in the day, then I start looking at shit like this. So if I complete all my stuff, I'll go on each character. I will look at getting the knowledge books from Ashgahead, because I made a video on Friday. It was like how to get enough kedge to get both books, and it roughly takes like 20 minutes for me to obtain that, and I've got to do that on every ult. So it was something like 30 hours plus. So that's like extra stuff I can do if I finished all my chores, but I only have to do it once I got the books. That's it. And then I'll craft gear, because if you know, on that Friday video, I went through and talked about how the auction house doesn't really show you the correct like gear level and the rarity, and it was all. But I ended up like, because my gear is really shit, because all my ults are trash. If you buy all the 343 item level gear from the previous expansion, and they're pretty cheap. So all your gear has 343, and then you go and craft the new stuff. There's 4 items, four gear items that you can craft. So it's like a cloak, wrist, feet, and chest, I believe, at level 71. And you can craft that with your own characters and then send it to your ults. And that sort of boosts you up to about 420 item level. And to go from like 320 to 420 or whatever is a massive jump in item level. And I've noticed if I just buy those 4 items, crafted items, and then send it to my ult, then they're really they're much more stronger and they're not weak as piss. Because if you're coming in at level 72 plus and you're getting smashed, I just noticed I bought these 4 items and I was just killing it way better. So item level's king. If I've got artisan security, I'd go and purchase the knowledge books in the consortium area. There's 6 books in total. It's booked for 200, 300, 400. So that's 900 minus 150. So that's what? 750? Yeah. So 750 times 2 is 1500. So you need 1500 artisan security just for the books, which is 50 knowledge each. So that's a big boost. And then after that, I'm going to buy the profession gear and tooling and all that shit. But then I'll level up Bran. It kind of makes sense to level this guy up to 50. I think it's 50. At the moment, he's probably sitting at like level 13. But apparently, if you do 1 delve a day, apparently the first delve of the day gives you like a bonus rep or like experience to Bran. So like what you should try and at least do 1 delve a day until he's level 50, because we don't know. Like we don't know in the future if alt armies can benefit a lot from delves. It makes sense to have a maxed out Bran. You know, it makes sense, right? Because there was a rumor going around the weekend saying, oh, you know, those profane tinderboxes come from the bloody high level delves and all this stuff, rumors going on. I was like, oh, no one knows, man. But it could happen. And if it does happen, then it's like a lucrative, because think about it. Like once I've completed this knowledge point grind, what am I going to do then? I'm going to look at I'm going to try and utilize my alt army with shit like that and try and make extra gold. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, and leveling alts via questing and dungeons. So if the time walking's up, I'll do that, because eventually I want them all at level 80. I want them all at level 80. I want them all geared up. Like each one of my alts is important to me, because they're like a little part of me, you know? It's like me split up between 92, and I've got to take care of every single one, you know, and I'll try not to neglect anyone. Because I know if I look after each and every one of those alts, then they're going to look after me, you know, in terms of like gold and stuff like that. That's the way I see it. Yeah, I think that's all I got for today. I think the video's gone long too much. But yeah, check me out tomorrow and see how we're going. And hope you had a really good weekend and just chill out. No stress, don't rush, too easy. All right, I'm going to head off now, and I'll see you later. Goldson, peace and out.